Well, my toughest challenge yet has finally come. I'm facing a man that has more accolades in Max Wrestling than I could ever dream of having. I'm facing a man who they call the podcast machine. I'm facing a man who's had, just about every ounce of success that I wish I could have. If Max Wrestling had a Mount Rushmore, he would be one of the faces of those mountains. And of course, I'm talking about Mike Larkin, the podcast machine, the radio rebel, Mr. LFC, whatever. It has come to my attention that it's me versus him. Now, do I stand a chance of beating Mike Larkin? Hell no. Hell, I don't even stand a chance of beating myself, and honestly, don't take that out of context, but I beat myself more times than I could never imagine. I'm supposed to be excited. I'm supposed to be ecstatic. I'm supposed to be blessed by the opportunity that I'm facing Mike Larkin. And I am. It's just one of them things that, can I beat him? Can I beat him as Cypher? Can I beat him as Corey? Can I beat him at all? I mean, hell, to be honest, I don't know if I can. Now, it goes without saying his accolades are outmatched, but what do I have to do to beat Mike Larkin? What do I have to do differently? What do I have to do to be entertaining, to have fun? But as I noticed in past bouts, I'm not entertaining enough. I'm not funny enough. I'm not good enough. I always say that I beat my opponents with a smile. I did the nice guy thing, I had some creative ideas. I mean, I pretty much pulled some shit out of my ass that I never thought I could really pull out. I mean, I've had successes. I've had losses. I took each loss and told myself to get better, but a lot of shit has happened. I ain't the same person. It would be easy for me to explain using exhibits. Now, Mike Larkin, I know that you're going to be entertaining, you're going to be funny, and then you're going to hit me with all seriousness like you think you're fucking Batman, but with all due respect, if I need to, I will knock the face of Mike Larkin off Max Mount Rushmore and etch my own. But first, here's a look at what I used to be.
With the strength of Godzilla, ain't nothing been realer. I'ma conquer like we come. I'm the top gorilla. I'm a silverback, a savage, a motherfucking monster. You can't even count cause your bitch ain't even on my roster. Oh my god, eat the pussy up like it's pasta. Niggas I done trying to speak Jamaican like I'm Rasta. I'm a rock star with a kid fast. Nigga run with the dick fast. Oh my god, handle this fast. I'm calling that dispatch like 911 with your emergency in your speed. It's that CLC, that Dana Cameron, cause you know it's me. I'm a killer bee, kill it R.I.P. Now you remember me, put it in the judge's been to be obituary tee. Ha! I'm about as fast, let me count this fast, let me count this cash, and I'm running fast. Call me Sonic on this dash. Oh my god, he's a mad scientist in the bag, cause I don't need a pen or pad, I got my brain for that. I'm a top tier freestyler on top of the dome. If you wanna see me back, but you gon' be dead wrong. I'm a beast,
Everybody, rock your body. Everybody, rock your body, right?
Really?
Really? Is that what y'all want? It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Is that what y'all want? Is that really what you want? Tell me if it's really want. See, I'm not as entertaining as Mike Larkin, excuse me. I just woke up and honestly, he put me to sleep. Love him to death, but he put me to sleep. Because all them energetic dance moves when I work that shift too, yeah, no. But tell me, is that what it really takes to win? Singing, dancing, jumping around, doing this and all that? I mean, oh man. Is that what it's going to take to beat Mike Larkin? Because I don't think it's going to take all that. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mike Larkin has the dance moves of a 40-year-old white girl getting drunk at a wedding that she thought it was going to be her day, but, you know, her dream guy ended up marrying the right girl, and then now she's sitting in the corner getting drunk. But, hey, that's just me. Love you, Mike, but no, I'm not doing that. I can't do that. I mean, he's hit me with the NSYNC dance moves. Like, bruh, even though that video is old, I mean, it's old, but still, that's what it's going to take to beat Mike Larkin? A dance off? Or me freestyling? No. No. I am too big for that. Now I know what you're thinking. We've seen you sing and dance before. Why can't you do it now? Because that's not what's going to take to win. Bro, if I can get these words out, that'd be great. But hey, like I said, just woke up. Mike Larkin put me to sleep, man. With all that dancing. All them energetic dance moves. I mean, I'm really starting to think he really is a podcast machine. But then again, I had to beat the guy, right? It's only fair that I tell Mike Larkin that he's not going to win this, right? I mean, I'm not sitting here making it up in my head thinking, oh, Mike Larkin, he's the podcast machine. Again, he's got all these accolades. Again. But what Mike Larkin doesn't have is, you know, the intensity and the will to actually beat me. Now, with all due respect, because, you know, Mike Larkin, love the guy. But this is a promo battle. Singing and dancing ain't going to cut it no more. Smiling definitely ain't going to cut it no more. I done tried that. I mean, I don't know what else I can do. And it does look like there's a light by my crotch, but that's just because my phone screen's cracked. But let me just stand over here. Maybe that gives it less of an effect. I should just stand here anyway, because, you know, don't want Mike Larkin to miss what's coming. And that's the opponent right in front of him. Mike, you got the dance moves. You got the singing ability. You might have the rapping ability. I'm not going to freestyle battle you. But I'm just showing you what I used to be. What I thought it was going to take to come up through the ranks of Max Wrestling and get a world title and this and that. But it seems I took it lightly. I took it serious, but I took it lightly. I thought, you know, singing, dancing, and rapping was going to take to cut it. But it's not. So, I guess I got to get indirectly in Mike Larkin's face and tell him, hey, you might be the machine, but I'm the freaking Titan around here. Waking, sleeping giants happen every day, and you woke mine up. Sounds bad, probably shouldn't have put it in that manner, but you get what I'm saying. You get the gist of what I'm putting down. Are you picking up what I'm putting down, Mike Larkin? You're not going to win this off singing and dancing. It's not going to happen. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Reporting live from North Carolina. Right now, I'm, actually, this is weird actually saying this, but Mike had asked me to, well, he didn't ask me, I just went ahead and did it because, you know, I'm just being nice, but I got Mike's accolades,
Mike's accomplishments. Pretty much his whole podcast machine. Dynasty. And I'm lugging it right now. And it's hot. I'm putting all that stuff into one place that it all belongs. You see that, Mike? I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to step up to the plate like that, but since I'm going away for a while, I wanted to make a lasting impression. Sorry. Bugs. Don't like them. But anyway, pretty much just doing what I think you would do to my accolades if I had any. Just throwing it all away. But yeah, I am going away for a little while. Yeah, Mike Larkin might beat me, he might not. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I ain't the bad guy, I'm not a good guy, I'm not a heel or face, I'm just a person who needs to reinvent himself. So, that being said, Mike, sorry I threw your stuff away. I mean, I know that was kind of rude of me, but at the same time, it was nice as well, so. And then, this good old Southern boy from North Carolina, man. Southern hospitality at its finest. I'll catch y'all on the flip side.
It's time for Mike Larkin to break through. Every time you see me, it should be a Max special for you to view. So Cypher, you can get the hell off my show. Forget about your progression. You want to continue to grow? Man, you just suck, bang, and blow.
Yeah. We persevere, you know I be the last man out, so what you talk about? You wanna go bout for bout, we persevere. You know I be the last man out, so what you talk about? You wanna go bout for bout, we persevere. You know I be the last man out, so what you talk about? You wanna go bout for bout, we persevere. You know I be the last man out.
Ready to kick a freestyle on him?
I'm ready. Hey, yo, Desirino, give me the mic so I can flow. This is Max Wrestling PromoSlam. This is the real party of the summer. This ain't no game. This ain't no fucking game. Come on. Hey, yo. What's my name? MCL, I cast a spell. I'm a gentleman, so I don't kiss and tell. Pod machine. I rip your torso, and then I'll cut up your motherfucking spleen. Cypher sucks ass. Thinks he can step toe-to-toe to me? Then man, he must be smoking that grass. I don't stop. Much like his rap career, his promo career is about to be a flop. And that, my friends, is bars spit to you by none other than MCL. Even in a robe, your boy looks fly. No lie. You want to know what greatness is? You want to know who excellence is? You want to know where the standard is? Well, here I am. Oh yeah, that's right, it's me, taking on Cypher. Cypher looking like the love child of Big Mike from The Blind Side and Ruben Studdard. Girl, this is my sorry for 2004. Well, hell, your ass should be sorry, because I'm top of the line, top of the charts, show you what a real promo MC looks like, bitch. Cypher, this is a gift. A gift. I'm taking your ass from the outhouse to the penthouse. See, not only are you a rapper, you are a podcaster. Welcome to the first edition of the CLC podcast. This your boy C to Cypher. Well, we're about 30 minutes into this podcast and we're just sitting here. It's a fine morning, sun is out, birds are chirping. Well, we're about an hour into this podcast right now, so I guess I'll say goodbye. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Beauty, Strength, and Dominance, the official LFC Lingerie Fighting Championships podcast. My name is Mike Larkin, and joining me today is LFC CEO Sean Donnelly. Amateur. Pro. Much like this promo, don't worry, I'll carry you, kid. You know, PromoSlam has always been an amazing event for me. In 2019, I became the promo champion and had one of the best and funnest reigns in this podcast history. Last year, I took on a man who wanted to turn down the lights and light a candle. Now, Dan, I love you to death, man. You're one of my best friends and you are my brother. But I can't love you like that. And now this year, I'm taking on Biz Marquis' long-lost brother. Boo! You know, they say with the right amount of time and the right amount of care, anything in life is fixable. Oh, well, then there's Cypher, and you can't fix stupid. You see, Cypher, in your last promo, you were shucking and jiving and dancing like a blonde-headed, small-titted bimbo on a pole. Well, in my last promo, I was showing up, turning out, and entertaining as only as I can do. You see, my last promo was against a former professional wrestler. Or so I thought. Instead, what I got was a wine-drinking, Lifetime movie-watching chick who opened the door that said promo exhibition, but what she meant to do was open up the door that said book club so her and her friends could sit, read, and discuss the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. So if you don't know what I'm saying, then well, hell, you're either deaf, dumb, and blind or all three wrapped in one. But if you do know what I'm saying, well, Mike Larkin is back, boys and girls. And for those that stuck with me at my best, and those who stuck with me at my worst, thank you. Thank you so much. I love this and I love each and every one of y'all. What symbolizes Mike Larkin? What solidifies Mike Larkin? What sums up Mike Larkin? What signifies Mike Larkin? So I'm going to give you something to remember me by. And no matter what way you slice it, dice it, one thing is for sure is that Cypher is still going to get his ass kicked. I am sick and tired of being overlooked, underappreciated. Mike, you're an attraction. No, Captain. I'm a draw. I'm a headliner. I'm more of a draw than Travis the Walker Anderson. Michael Larkin trying to sabotage me. Travis, enough. Enough. I was a judge. I had to pick a winner. I had to pick a loser. And unfortunately for you, your work was reduced to producing gold albums instead of platinum albums, which in layman's terms means you sucked. You could put on a mask. You can hack into promos. You can put on a cowboy hat and look like Joe Exotic's little brother, Carol Baskin, that fucker. It does not change the fact that I have more charisma than you, more pizzazz than you, and more panache than you. You want to talk about how my work is not main event worthy? EST 2015. I've been on this show since day one. I've main evented this show since day one. I have main evented life since day one. So shut the fuck up, you bowed up bitch. It doesn't matter the time and the energy and the work that you put into your promos, because they will still be talking about me, you delusional idiotic putz. Travis, you like to shoot? Let's shoot. When a Mike Larkin promo comes on, it's must see. You don't want to miss all of this. When a Travis the Walker Anderson promo comes on, people do themselves a favor, much like I'm about to do right now and what people are going to do in tonight's promo championship match. And that is change the channel. You can shove that irrelevant comment straight up your ass. I am more of a draw than a man who took his ass to the DeLorean back to the 80s because what he knows in present day and the foreseeable future will absolutely suck. Moses Marquez, you are not a champion, you are a placeholder. Moses Marquez, you are not a champion, you're just a dickhead. A dickhead on borrowed time. Moses Marquez, you want to talk about how you broke the machine. Mo, how many times have I whipped your ass in trivia? Wow, you caught me slipping. I had an off day. Phoenix caught me slipping. I had an off day. Kenny caught me slipping. I was having an off day. But you know what happened after that? I beat them back and won the Knowledge Championship. So what the hell makes you think that I'm not going to come back and beat you for the Knowledge Championship too? Now, promos are another story. Now, you see, if you're the champion by January, that's Podcast Promo Rumble, and you would need to pick a challenger. I suggest you making the right choice. No, scratch that. Why don't you wait till Promo Mania so I could do what I should have done this year and whooped your ass at Promo Mania? You want to talk about breaking the machine? What I'm going to break on you is your heart. I am going to take everything you love away from you. I am more of a draw than Robert Davis. I am more of a draw than everybody's favorite, the Demoness. I beat you. I am more of a draw than the moneymaker, Chris Durham. I am more of a draw than the man that runs this show, Dazzy Lee, Dazzy Dangerously, the captain, the first ever Max Wrestling World Champion, Bootleg Omega, the Jester, the Shape. Hell, you better shape yourself into a man because, boy, if you wanted to do a round 2 with me, I would make sure that the Shape stays down for good. Cypher, you are just the first of many who are going to feel my wrath. Be prepared for the foreseeable future, folks. I've been there. I've done that. I got championships and a legacy. You got that? No, you don't. Cypher, you want to talk about this is where I grew up. Bzzz. Let me tell you where I grew up. I grew up in the 631, where there was a whole lot of fun and people dying by a gun, where there was a whole lot of cheap thrills and people taking some pills, where there was bugs and beetles and people injecting themselves with needles. A year ago, I started taking pills. I started mixing pills that I should not have mixed. I started writing journal entries. I started writing entries to people who I love and care about, who I respect, who I admire, who I adore. To people watching this, to the peers that know me, that have loved me for years. I told 2 important women in my life. One who's been my biggest fan since day one, who I love so much, who has given me such unconditional love and has given me life, a great life that I was looking to end. And another woman who I told how much I loved her, respected her, how much I felt about her, how much of a positive light she has had in my life during a dark period, and the positive light that she has on this world. I wanted to give everything up. My podcasting, my life, everything that I worked so hard for, I wanted to give up. But I had to ask myself one question. Do I want to be a miracle or do I want to be a statistic? I am one of the embodiments of a miracle. I wrote what I wrote to people. I said what I said because I wanted the lasting image for you all to see as the person that stands here today, the professional, the kind-hearted, sweet person that you all know and love. Where I was a year ago is in no comparison to where I am today. Through each and every one of you, through God's will, through God's power, to all my guardian angels up in the heavens above. The devil had me in his grasp twice, and I escaped it, and I am alive. My heart is beating and ain't stopping beating anytime soon. It is through grit, determination, and heart. And I'm a better man for it. Cypher, you don't have the heart. You are apathetic. You are lethargic, and you just don't care. You're a goddamn embarrassment. Bump that. Let me rephrase. You are embarrassing because it is embarrassing to see someone with such untapped potential be so lazy. Cypher, let me put this into terms that only you can understand. I'm standing at the forefront, making all the shots, making all the calls. You're just a pussy who wishes he had balls. If you want to be somebody, you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. I ain't the one to be dissing on Mike Larkin promo. Ain't something that you should be missing. Listen, I'm killing this fool right now. I ain't out to degrade you. I ain't out to dog you. I ain't out to discriminate against you. Because unlike them bastards out there, I'm a real one. So don't get it twisted. This ain't about black, white, race, creed, color. Hell, this ain't even about skin tone. This is about people. And this is one man telling another man that he is simply better than him. I don't need to put on a mask. I don't need to have subtitles in Spanish. I don't need to have a low voice. Alter my voice. I don't need to put paint on my face, eyes in my head. Hell, I don't even need to dress like an 80s wrestler. I just have to be my blue-eyed, blonde-haired, glasses-wearing, nerdy self, and I trump each and every one of you motherfuckers, including you, Cypher. Doesn't matter if you're standing or if you're sitting. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna knock you down and make sure you don't get back up. I'm a better man than you. I'm a better promo than you. I'm sure as hell a better podcaster than you. I'm even a better rapper than you. I'll leave you with this. Deuces. Alright, chill. Cypher's coming from my head. He put out the bounty. I ain't scared of no SoundCloud rapper from Burke County. It's Cypher versus Mike Larkin. He's got that glimmer of hope. Messing with me is bad for your health. You best not drop the soap. I got all the views. I'm the one to follow. Cypher can't spit. He's most likely to swallow. This is PromoSlam, and I'm out here snatching bodies. I'm about to murder ink you like my name was Irv Gotti. It's Mike Larkin. You know I'm all that. You best come correct. I'm gonna lay you right where Saddam's at. I'm the head of my table. They call me the Dawn. I'll drive you faster than Phil Brooks in an octagon. I'm repping LFC. We got girls on motorcycles. You 100 proof? That name's gayer than a Playgirl spread of Shawn Michaels. My win-loss record is second to none. Losses, I've had a few. Shit's about to get real uncomfortable, like Mel Gibson at a Passover with a bunch of Jews. I'm the brightest of the bright. I shine like the sun. Your promo career is over in 3, 2, 1. Going against me in a promo exhibition? You better get a grip. You just got your ass spanked by this white boy from East Islip.